Arise, O Lord, for the ark of that covenant is risen this morning. Beloved, we salute you this morning for waking up, and we appreciate your obedience and your sacrifice. Another day has come and we must do the biddings of God. Until you and I understand that there are things to do on behalf of God, we will never have a better world. Yesterday there was storms, there was rains in some areas, there were collapse of structures, but we didn't hear any bad report whether a life has been lost. Properties definitely will be affected. But we thank God for everything. This morning we are going to take responsibility over the situations around us. Now, have you heard in Gaza, the young people are demonstrating that Hamas must leave? This is answered prayer, because this is the only way things can go down. Because this same Hamas has refused to release the last hostages. And Israel too said, okay, then we'll come after you guys. But innocent people are the ones affected. Now the innocent people all along has been our prayer, that they will know that they are the end result. Now they are demonstrating against Hamas, and we must pray that the demonstration will increase, so that if Hamas is not there, there will be peace. Hamas is the headache of Israel. Israel has the right to leave. The Palestinians also have the right to leave. They can live side by side if Hamas will not be a problem. Because we have the Palestinian Liberation Organization. They are the ones supposed to be in charge. But the Hamas has come to take over. You have heard also Russia and Ukraine have agreed in the Black Sea there should be peace for grain and other important things to be shipped. So gradually we are making headway because you prayed, because we prayed. So beloved, let's have hope in what we do. That is the only strength we have. The people in power, they are politicians, they are corrupt people, they are liars. Yes, they are liars. That's the truth, that's the fact. But if you and I continue to pray, things will happen beyond their strength. If we continue to call upon the name of the Lord, things will change for the better, till the Lord's government will take over the whole planet Earth. That is what is going to happen. Whether the earth, whether the people, whether the humans like it or not, the God that created this world is waiting and hoping to establish his government, his country, and his citizens on this earth. He's just looking for someone he can use. And guess what? I have offered myself. You have offered yourself. We have offered ourselves. So definitely, for sure, God will show up very soon. I tell you, I can't wait to see that action. That long-awaited action. The last time it happened was Daniel and his friends. So we are talking about thousands of years. And this time is our generation, and it must happen again. Why? Because scripture says so. That what has been is what will be. What has been done is what will be done. Nothing new. The whole world is programmed by God. So when people sometimes sit down in their deep level of ignorance and open their mouth and say the Bible is written by human beings is sad. How can the Bible that is written by human beings be operating against the human beings who wrote it? Can you imagine? So those human beings, are they out of their minds to write a document that will go against them? They would have been eager to write it to benefit them, but it does not. The people that are enslaving Africa, cheating Africa, exploiting Africa, abusing Africa are the ones people think they are the ones who wrote the Bible. And the Bible rather favors Africa, talks more about Africa, shows who Africa is, and tells what Africa will do. So now check it out. Would these people write a document that will go against them or not favor them? No. That tells you that somebody is behind the whole deal. And that is what you and I must be hopeful and confident to. I tell you, if the Bible is not real, if the Bible is not of God, some of us, we have so much knowledge that we would have abandoned it and looked for something else. But the amount of knowledge we have gotten from the scriptures, from the Bible, confirms, I tell you, you can decide to believe, you can decide not to believe it. But I know one day you will regret, because the belief will soon be manifested. The belief of the scriptures will soon be manifested. Because why? God has found me. God has found you. God has found us. The moment God has found people, he will definitely do it. Because he said, I sought for somebody. I sought for a man. I sought for a woman to stand in the gap. Now we have decided to stand in the gap. That is why the testimony has begun in Gaza, begun in Russia-Ukraine war. Things are happening. And I tell you, ceasefire will start. Ceasefire will happen. Just give some time. Prayer is going on, so it must happen. Hamas will be uncomfortable now, because we are going to push more prayer so that the people themselves will see that they are the ones dying. It's not Hamas. Hamas will run away and hide, and they and their children, innocent people, will die. We want to pray that God will settle the matter. The hostage will be released. The remaining hostage will be released so that the matter will die down. So, beloved, thank you so much for being part of this agenda, being part of the pressure group that is to see to it that our world becomes better than we have it. We don't want to leave this world in the hands of our grandchildren in this state of mess. That is what we are praying to happen.